The deadline was tight, and I had to cut corners. I had no paperwork at all.
But you should know, Mr. Cray has cut corners and ignored sound science to get where he is.
We gonna fix this my way, by working harder, not cutting corners and creating conflict.
Cutting corners is what you've been doing.
Yeah, I'ma cut corners.
Cut corners. This idiom means to do something in the easiest, fastest, or cheapest way, but not the proper or best way. Usually, it means saving time or money by skipping important steps. For example, the builder cut corners when making the house and now the roof is leaking. That means the builder rushed or used cheap materials instead of doing quality work. Another example, if you cut corners on studying, don't expect good results on the test. That means if you don't put in the full effort, the outcome won't be good. So when people say don't cut corners, they mean do the job properly, even if it takes longer or costs more. Cutting corners might seem easier in the moment, but it usually causes bigger problems later.
So, Des, I think we should address the elephant in the room.
Okay, before we get started, I think that we need to address the elephant in the room.
I think we should address the elephant in the room.
I think we need to address the elephant in the room.
Address the elephant in the room. This idiom means to talk about the big, obvious problem that everyone knows about but no one wants to mention. For example, during the meeting, no one wanted to address the elephant in the room, the company's money problems. That means everyone knew the company had financial issues, but they were avoiding the topic. Another example, at dinner, I decided to address the elephant in the room and asked why my brother was so upset. That means I brought up the issue everyone was quietly noticing, but no one was talking about. So when you address the elephant in the room, you stop pretending everything is fine and openly deal with the real issue. It's not always easy, but it's often necessary to move forward.
We've worked way too hard for you to throw in the towel now.
Don't throw in the towel.
She was relentless, which was amazing that she didn't throw in the towel. And then finally, the universe said yes.
Throw in the towel. This idiom means to give up or quit when something feels too hard or when you see no chance of winning. For example, after hours of trying to fix the computer, she finally threw in the towel. That means she gave up because it was just too frustrating. Another example, the boxer was too tired to keep fighting, so his coach threw in the towel. That means they stopped the fight because he couldn't continue. So when someone throws in the towel, it's like saying, I'm done. I can't keep going with this anymore.
First up tomorrow morning, I'm gonna hit the sack.
Everyone's hitting the sack. Everyone's getting the sleep that they lack.
Sometimes I wish you could just hit the sack and never wake up.
I am ready to hit the sack.
Hit the sack. This idiom means to go to bed or go to sleep, usually because you're tired. For example, I have work early tomorrow, so I'm going to hit the sack. That means you're going to bed to get some rest. Another example, after the long trip, he was so exhausted that he hit the sack as soon as he got home. That means he went straight to sleep without doing anything else. So, when people say they're going to hit the sack, they're simply saying they need some good rest and are heading to bed. It's an easy, casual way to talk about going to sleep.
Let's play it by ear, see what happens.
You're right. Let's play it by ear. Let's play it by ear.
Okay, we'll play it by ear. Let's play it by ear in case you're tired.
Play it by ear. This idiom means to handle a situation without a fixed plan. You just see what happens and react in the moment. For example, we don't know what time the movie ends, so let's just play it by ear. That means we'll decide what to do next when the time comes. Another example, he didn't prepare a speech. He decided to play it by ear. That means he spoke without planning, making it up as he went along. So when you play it by ear, you're being flexible, going with the flow, and not stressing about having everything figured out in advance. Sometimes, that's the best way to deal with life.